everybody. I just got done doing a special interview out here in Tijuana with someone pretty well known, and obviously in Spanish. So they wanted me to do a video in Spanish speaking about the new proposed plan, President Trump's proposal for merit-based immigration, okay? So that's what I just talked about on my last video, for those of you who were watching it and didn't understand it. And so I just wanted to let you know what that was about. And so now I'm going to speak about it a little bit more here and just kind of explain to you what I said and what my thoughts are on this merit-based immigration plan that he's proposing, okay? I came to America when I was 10 years old. I did not speak English, the way I speak English now. And I've spent the last, ever since I got here, ever since I came to America, I've spent it doing my best to learn English, okay? Doing my best to assimilate, adjust to, and be part of the American culture, which I think every immigrant should do, okay? I think America, for the last, maybe, from what I've seen, maybe 20, 30 years, has taken people in, whether it's willingly or not, because we have approximately 11 million illegal immigrants in America, and not really looking out for America's best interest, which is what got President Trump elected. This is why we wanted him to be president. This is why we wanted him to put America first. Because why should America be one of the only countries in the world, or maybe the only country in the world, that takes immigrants in that are not needed? There's places in Europe, there's countries in Europe and in other places where even if you are a teacher or whatever profession you may be, even if you're a professional, they will not take you in if they don't need you, because they have to look out for the best interest of their citizens first, okay? So I consider being an American a huge privilege. I consider it a blessing. Every single day of my life, I thank God for giving me the opportunity and the blessing as a person from Mexico, as a Hispanic, to be an American citizen, to be part of the American culture, to have become an American citizen. And I 100% agree with President Trump's proposal of having a certain level of English when you come into America. Why wouldn't you? America is a common, the common use language. So why wouldn't you be required to have a certain level of English when you come into America? Why would America be forced to take in people that they don't need, and that may be taking jobs from other people, and overpopulating cities, which is what I talked about on my previous video? You have cities like Los Angeles that are so overpopulated. Why wouldn't we want respectable, knowledgeable, skilled people, immigrants? It's not that he's against immigrants. It's that a lot of the immigrants that are coming in are not really contributing to America. So why wouldn't you want to have immigrants that do, like other countries do? Okay, so those are my thoughts on this merit-based immigration proposal by President Trump, and I think it's very important especially for us Hispanics and immigrants and everybody pretty much, but for people to understand that it's not, it's not based on what you look like, it's not based on where you're from, but what you can contribute to America and America's future, because that's what the president promised. He promised to look out and for America and put America first, and take care of American people first. So I 100% stand behind his new merit-based immigration program. This is proposed immigration program, and I know that people are, Congress and everybody's already trying to shut it down, but I believe that in order to be part of the greatest country in the world, you should have something to contribute to it. You shouldn't just be able to move to America because you need it, because you have a bad situation in your country, or because you should be able to contribute something to America if you want to move here. I'm in Tijuana now, but if you want to move to America, you should be able to contribute instead of just taking and taking and taking from it, which is what's happened for so many years now. And that's why America is where it's at right now. That's why cities like Los Angeles are so overpopulated. That's why you have this high demand, this housing, this problem with the housing, people moving out of California, and then it'll continue on to Arizona, and then it'll continue on to Texas, and it'll be a never-ending problem unless somebody like President Trump does something about it. Okay, we live in 2019. Why do they want to learn even when they move here? Exactly. I consider it a privilege. I feel privileged to be an American citizen. I do my best to learn the language. I wasn't born in America. I learned English when I was 10 years old. I had a very basic level of English when I moved to America. And I've taken the time, and I've made the effort, and whatever I've had to do to learn the language, the culture, the way of life, as much history as I possibly can. I believe every immigrant should have at least basic knowledge of the U.S. Constitution, Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights, Americans' most fundamental values, and so that they really understand what America is about if you want to be a part of it. So, thank you, Shailene. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Okay, bye, guys.